Hello, gorgeous! Here is a gift guide specifically for the stylist in the family. Or if you have a friend that's a stylist or someone who dedicates their life to taking care of their clothes very well. First things first is a valet. I got this from Amazon and it changed my life. I get ready so much faster because I'm the kind of person who prepares the night before my outfit, what it's gonna be, and I've been so effective in simply not having to think, not just putting clothes on and being effective in my day and prioritizing all the things that need to be done rather than having to think about what I need to wear. So I have been cutting down on time on dressing up, and it also creates more time so that I can also create outfits later in the day and prepare them for the next day. And it also helps me envision what I'm going to wear if I'm public speaking, if I'm traveling. It makes my life easier drastically, and you have your shoes ready. Some valets even have a little set for your jewelry if you're a gentleman, if for a watch, if you're gonna go to work, you have your uniform ready, you have your suit ironed, and you cannot have to worry about having your clothes ready. Next is a standing steamer. I got a standing steamer specifically because I originally had a traveling steamer. Traveling steamers are also a great gift, but it takes a little bit of time for the traveling steamer to start, and it's harder because for me, I like to get a bunch of clothes done at once, where with a traveling steamer, you can only do one outfit at a time, refill up the water. That's fine if you're traveling, but the pain is I travel internationally, so I have to get it steamed or get a steamer from their country because the plugs are different and the voltage is also different, so you can destroy a steamer if you do have an adapter. That's why if you plug your phone in to another country, it starts vibrating like crazy, especially for iPhone. Standing steamer, it goes up to about 50 minutes. It also has different racks that you can stand multiple clothes on. It's even more effective. It's even more efficient. So I got one in rose pink and white, and it's really cute. I'll have it linked below, but there are also different types of colors, and I have a whole Amazon storefront dedicated with different sections, one specifically for clothing care. And so check that out. It's linked below, and also everything here is linked below. So check out the steamer that I use. It's easy to put away. You can fold it up so it's small and put it in the closet, and it's easy to clean. All you do is add vinegar and water and mix it up, have it sit for 30 minutes, and then dump it out and then rinse it out with water. You just plug it in, and also standing steamers work right away when you plug them in. They already start, where travel steamers take a bit of time and it wastes more water too. Next is a depiller. So I got an electrical depiller. My cashmere literally pills after one use. If you're just living life, all of a sudden you see all these little bobbles on your sweater and it's so much faster. I do not like to use a razor. You can use a razor to depill your clothes, but I think it takes off way too much material that it needs to, where a depiller is much more gentle and easier, I think, in my personal opinion. Next is a color wheel. So I think it's really important to know your color season because you can destroy your whole outfit, or people are not attracted to you subconsciously, unknowingly, because you are not wearing the right color. And the right color is very important. I'm a deep winter, I'm a neutral tone, I'm olive skin, and I'm normal to combination. Like, I can tell you all the things about my skin and what colors I need to wear. Shades of pink, but I can't wear all types of pink or else I look sick. I look like I didn't get enough sleep, or like I don't ever exercise when I work out every day. So it's really important to find the colors that complement you. In movies, they have a lot of characters who are unattractive visually using color theory. There are tons of villains who kind of look sickly on purpose, so they'll add different colors to their color season that makes them look really off-putting, and you don't exactly understand what it is that makes you feel repulsed by them. And there's a great book, I'll have it linked below, called If It's Purple, Someone's Gonna Die. It's all about color theory in film and musicals. I'll have a free quiz that you can take linked below where you can find out what your color season is. It's really easy. Next is a camera. So I think it's really important for a person who appreciates style, and especially is if a person is a stylist, that they take photos of outfits. And I have a couple cameras that I'll have here where where the screen flips up in the back so that you can see them. I have a mirrorless version, and then I have a teeny tiny simple digital version, and it's really small. It's like less than 3 inches, I want to say the camera is, and it is a life changer when you can see what you look like, because also when you see something on camera is also different in person. So say for example, you can see if your underwear is showing, especially if you have the flash on, and it shows how uneven things are. So if you're painting a house, and it can also show you your makeup. So makeup is part of styling. For example, take a picture with the flash on of your of your kitchen, you can see which parts of the paint are thinner and thicker than the others. I think this really helps, and you can also post on LTK better. Follow me on LTK at Gigi Dixon if you like my style. It'll be linked below. Next is to have lavender sachets. I use lavender sachets because they're beautiful and they smell nice. Cedar blocks are also nice, but I want to have my whole closet. I'm building my whole closet made of cedar in my forever home, so there are no moths. I'm so sick and tired of moths eating the natural collagen of all my cashmere, and it's really annoying because it's also disgusting. I hate seeing moths eat up this tiny like piece of my sweater, where this sweater that I spent a fortune on, that I absolutely loved and have so many memories in, is destroyed by moths. Next is an Aspinall scarf, Aspinall of London. So I got this scarf, it's 100% silk, and I was shopping for months for the proper scarf, and actually for years, because I've had Hermes scarves and they're beautiful, but I ended up giving them away as gifts to my family because they were just not me, and their style is really stunning, but a lot of the times when I go on their website, their style is beautiful, but the colors are just not exactly there for me, or sometimes it'll have a good color but a design that I don't like, so it just never works with me when it comes to Hermes. And Aspinall of London has some incredible scarves. Every time I check, I want to buy everything, and I end up hurting my wallet when I go there. I got an Aspinall of London scarf, and the thing is huge, and it's so much more affordable. It's not $1,000 for a scarf like Hermes is, which is fabulous for your wallet. It looks amazing on you. Their designs are always exactly what I want, with the colors that I want, and I cannot, like, I need to call them up and tell them how much I love them, and that's pretty much what I'm doing in this video. And any stylist who loves style will have a good scarf. Next are velvet hangers. I have collected velvet hangers over the years because my plastic hangers always leave dents in the shoulders that can't be undone. Sometimes they can be done if you use a steamer, or if you get a bath towel, really drench it and then drench that part that is dented. But that's just so much work for something that can be prevented. Plastic hangers are just usually ugly anyway. Velvet hangers are so much better because if you need to put on something strappy, it stays there and it doesn't move around and slide around like plastic hangers. And also you can get them in so many colors. I have a lot of colors, and they might cost a little bit more, but they work 1,000 times better than the frustrating plastic hangers. Next is a clothing rack. This can have wheels, it can be chic and be one of those really dainty ones that don't have wheels. I prefer the ones with wheels because they're a bit more utilitarian and warehouse looking, but they are easy to move around the house. I have a guest room. I use it as storage sometimes when there's no guests, and I'll have clothes in there, or sometimes I'll film in there, but I want to be able to move it around and into the garage in case I need to make extra space. Where the ones that don't have wheels, I notice, have a tendency to fall over. I've had them. Invest in a really good clothing rack if you do, and a good quality one will take you a very long way. Next is jewelry stand. So a stylist knows that their look is dependent on accessories sometimes, and sometimes accessories will do all the talking rather than, like, see, I'm wearing something plain and I'm wearing pure gold jewelry. My jewelry has to be outstanding, and when it is simple, it's outstanding in its material, in the way that, in how long it lasts, and I want something to pass down to my children and my grandchildren and their children. And being prepared with a jewelry stand does not hurt because you can see everything out in the open versus having a jewelry box where a lot of them don't have glass that you can see into. I've been shopping for a jewelry box, and I'll update you on a proper jewelry box. Next is a mannequin. So I have a video on how I made $2,000 on Poshmark without absolutely trying, and it's really easy to make money on Poshmark. But for those of you who are stylists or love clothes and have too much of it, sometimes you're given gifts from PR, or an event happens and you get like goodie bags and there's clothes in there. You want to have a mannequin to be able to resell it, or to take a picture of it that looks decent where you don't have to put on the clothes. For those of you who aren't style bloggers, know this, and for those of you who aren't models having to change your clothes all the time, it's a lot of work. Sometimes you're not in the mood, so you just put it on a mannequin, take pictures of it, and sell your item that way. I found some really affordable ones on Amazon linked below, and I personally like to get the one that is in my size because I resell items on my Poshmark, and it's just less of a hassle to not have to change your clothes. Next is a floor length mirror. So I got one from Target that's really affordable. There are so many different types of floor length mirrors. There are Anthropologie ones. I'll have all the beautiful ones linked below that I absolutely love. This one I got from Target is beautiful, fits the background of my office, and it stands up on its own. It can be leaned against the wall. Those, I like having those options, but not one where it's like one hard thing. I hate the mirrors that have like a closet in them. It's like, let a mirror be a mirror. And the final thing is not just a camera that is digital where you can see the light, a Polaroid camera or an Instafilm camera where you can automatically print things out. I think those are genius for stylists so that you can see all the different outfits right away. And if you work in the design industry, if you work in style, that's definitely a must to see how the model fits and which model fits what. It's easier to visualize, especially when your job is visual. After all, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later.